The Score, the Tri-State's ultimate guide to high school sports.
Welcome to Week 1 of the Score's Football Forecast, a CPTV production. I'm Gordon Englehardt. Here's former Central Bear quarterback Steve Ford. He's holding our annual football preview section. It was from the Sunday paper. It's available. Come on down to the Courier and Press, 300 East Walnut Street, Monday through Friday. It has, I believe, 39 high school teams are capsulized there. Forgive the little advertisement there. Our game of the week for Week 1 is North at Boise, Steve, the only SIAC game. Andre Thomas, I knew him well back when I was a city prep guy in the late 90s, how times have changed. Harrison was the team. They beat Indianapolis' Ben Davis. Andre was the quarterback of that team. He has been assistant coach down in Florida, came back to Evansville to become Bosie's head coach. He also played at the University of Toledo, and he has a great tool to work with in Jalen Pendleton.
Oh yeah, Jalen's one of the most dynamic players around without question. Guy accounted for 3,300 yards total offense last year, 35 touchdowns. This was on a team that ended up the season with a losing record. Jalen is really special. He's a very similar player to his coach. So this Coach Thomas has a lot that he can add to this. I mean, I expect to see a better Jalen Pendleton this year. The question is, will he have the tools around him to help him, reach his full potential when it comes to yards and touchdowns. The Huskies, on the other hand, they're a big physical team without a lot of experience in the skill positions. In the past, sometimes North has just been able to wear Boise down because Boise didn't have the numbers. Will they be able to do it again, or will Jalen Pendleton be such a dynamic force that the Bulldogs can go out and score enough points, to outscore North in this opener? It should be an interesting game regardless, Gordon.
And North has some more speed and athleticism. Basketball players Ty Polly, Javon Gilmore are playing football for the first time. We don't know how good of football players they will be in Week 1, but look for Boise to win on Friday. There's one of many predictions. We'll see if it's erroneous or not.
Well,
in other games on Friday,
jump in there.
We have Castle at Terre Haute North, Memorial at Jasper. The Tigers have not won against Jasper since 2004. I believe that was Rupp's senior year. And Henderson will play at Wrights. As you know, you covered that game. Henderson was ahead of Wrights after 3 quarters, gave them all they could ask for. Of course, this game is at the Bowl.
Well, last year, Henderson County broke a couple long runs. The Panthers got off to a slow start but finished strong. This year, but the Panthers also had a very experienced quarterback last year. One of the all-time greats around here, and Matt McIntosh. This year, they have an untried quarterback, and right now we're not even sure he's going to play that position for Wrights. We do know Keandre Vaughn will get the ball on offense. Wrights will be able to run the ball. Will Henderson County, which is not an experienced team, will they be able to stop them? They're going to have their work cut out for them. Memorial, Dane Hurley's going to have a big game at Jasper and Castle. Quarterback Mitch Gillis got his feet wet last year at times. Will he be able to help the Knights on the road? We'll see. We got a bunch of games Saturday too, Gordon.
Yes, we do. Central will play Greene County, Kentucky at Campbellsville. West Vigo will play Harrison at Enlow. Again, it was moved from Friday because the new Harrison Field was not ready. And Mater Dei will play Indian Creek at Lucas Oil.
I thought that was a real interesting matchup. Indian Creek's coach didn't want to share film with Mater Dei coach Mike Gable, who had to turn to Boise from last year in the Class 3A playoffs, and Heritage Hills coach Bob Clayton came through with the tape too. But with Mater Dei skill people, Dane Maurer, Cody Hess, Dalton Brandenstein, I'm not sure it's going to make any difference. I expect the Wildcats to go up there and play really well on that fast service, a service they're accustomed to playing. Central, we know Jacob Hester is going to be a really good quarterback for the Bears. Will they be able to fill around around him with inexperienced skill people? I know Andy Owen thinks they will. We'll see. And as far as Harrison, quarterback Jamie Malvern, running back Jaheed Brockers, they have some skilled people. They're going to have West Vigo at home. They have confidence against this team. I'm looking for another Harrison win here, Gordon.
Yeah, Harrison snapped their 31-game losing streak up at West Vigo, beat them 3-0 last year. Then they lost the next 9. Obviously, they are looking to start a new winning streak. Mater Dei hopes to begin and end their season at Lucas Oil. They'll start it on Saturday.